Been to California, never been to LA. So I'll stay home and write these songs, pretend I'll make it someday. My friends are getting married, they're all settling down. So I'll lay here, watch the ceiling fan go round. And it's always gone too fast, like a trip to the beach or the life of James Dean. And it kills me to think I'm avoiding the pill I can't swallow. Haven't seen my twin brother.
기어마트 있다 많이 먹자. 하나만 갈게. 아래上に鳥がいます。でも
flows. Hollow shouldn't be this dark, broke shouldn't be this hard to tell you I want more. I wanna see that you want me, snatch me up quick, let's see the ring. I wanna know, can we move forward, bust down that door, playing all my cards now, 'cause I've been waiting, but every time I think about you, baby, don't wanna take it slow. I've been waiting, but every time I think about you, baby, don't wanna take
Every day I tested your last move. Today's wanderers, little tension. I smoked acoustic yarn. Let us breathe in, breathe it out. Can't replaceable, sustainable. Every day I tested your